Welcome back, Holistic Soul Sisters. I'm Mandy Rose, your holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. Today's video is going to be my favorite of the astrological year, and that is the Scorpio sun season video. And like I promised when I started doing these videos that I would always dress up in the vibe of the sun season. And Scorpio is all about being witchy and deals with the occult and taboo subjects. So fun fact about me, when I was in middle school, I was totally goth. I started reading books on witchcraft and crystals, and I just dove into that taboo spiritual world at a young age. And just recently, I was at the library and I found the first witch book I ever bought. It's called Teen Witch. And I've just been living my middle school years all over again looking through this book. In this video, we are going to dive into all things Scorpio. What does the zodiac sign Scorpio represent? What are some energies that we should harness? And what are some energies we should be aware of? And lastly, I'm going to give you guys some activities you should definitely put on your calendar during the Scorpio season. But before we get started, we must pull a tarot card because Scorpio deals with all things occult and witchy. It is no wonder that Halloween falls during the sun season of Scorpio. So let's go ahead and pull a tarot card. This is the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. It is so gorgeous. You guys, look at the holographics on the side of these cards, and then the colors are just so beautiful. When it comes to finding a tarot deck or an oracle deck, you gotta find one that speaks to you, and this one definitely spoke to me. So let's pull a card that's the collective energy of what we should all be embracing during the 4 weeks of Scorpio season. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is the perfect card. I cannot believe that I pulled it for the Scorpio season video because Scorpio is a water energy and all the cups in the tarot deck represent the element of water. The Queen of Cups is very empathic. She's full of love and compassion, and she's able to help heal people's traumas. She has strong energetic boundaries. She relates to creative endeavors and letting our passion, our creativity flow using love and compassion. So this is such a beautiful card. This is something we should all be harnessing. If you guys want more information about the Queen of Cups, just go ahead and Google her and take that energy in over the next 4 weeks of Scorpio season. So let's dive in. All things Scorpio. So let's start out with the basics. Scorpio season begins October 23rd and lasts all the way until November 21st. It is the 8th zodiac sign of the astrological year. Scorpio is a water element, so it deals with all things intuition, empathy, feeling our emotions. Now we have 3 astrological signs that are water elements. Cancer, which we've already experienced Cancer season in this astrological year. We have Scorpio season right now, and then we end the astrological year with the 3rd water sign, and that is Pisces. Now, the 3 water signs are very different. Cancer, I always say, think of like waves. They come crashing in, the emotions flow in, they flow out. It's very healing energy. The waves are therapeutic. And Pisces is like the rain. It washes in, it heals trauma, it releases and flows. It's very spiritual. And then we have Scorpio water, very different water energy. The water energy of Scorpio is like a turbulent, white water rafting experience. It's like those pools of water that just circulate and there's power. Think of water under a waterfall. That is the water energy of Scorpio season. Turbulent, deep, and really intense, which is no wonder why the symbol for Scorpio is the scorpion. The scorpion can sting, and this is no doubt the energy of Scorpio season. When it's messed with, when it feels uncomfortable, the scorpion will sting someone so hard. This also coordinates with the ruling planet of Scorpio, which is Mars and Pluto. They are co-rulers of the zodiac sign Scorpio. Mars being all about fire and passion and intensity, and Pluto being all about manipulation, our subconscious urges, our primal instincts, the manipulation, the ego, the death and rebirth cycle. So these 2 planets co-rule the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So here are some things that Scorpio rules in our life. First of all, it rules the death and rebirth transformation cycle. In order to grow, in order to change within our life, we have to have death so that we can rebirth. Think of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Also, Scorpio rules taboo topics. So those things that are not discussed at the dining room table. Things like taxes and sex and intimacy, joint assets, shared resources, how much money you have, all those kind of taboo topics are ruled by Scorpio. Now, Scorpio also rules the mystery and the secrets, the things behind the scenes, the things that no one knows about, our deep fears and our traumas and those things that we do not expose to the outside world. Sex and intimacy is also something ruled by Scorpio. Those deepest desires, those taboo things that we want to try in bed that we're not willing to share with other people. That is very Scorpio energy. And lastly, Scorpio rules the occult world. Like I said, it's no wonder that Halloween falls right in the middle of Scorpio season. So all things witchy, all things spiritual, tarot cards, using pendulums, crystals, sage and Palo Santo, using crystal balls, dreams and healing therapies like sound baths and chakras, all those things are ruled by Scorpio. So what are some energies that this season is going to bring to us over the course of the next 4 weeks? So first of all, during Scorpio season, you can expect to feel a lot more intense. You can feel like the things in your life that maybe you were just kind of like, that's okay, I couldn't care either way. All of a sudden, you're gonna have this intensity of wanting to do them or not wanting to do them. This inner passion and intensity will come out during Scorpio season about the things that actually matter to you. Another energy that comes up during Scorpio season is being more passionate, right? Scorpio rules our sex and our intimacy and that drive. So you might be a lot more passionate with your lover, passionate about your creative endeavors and the things that you want to accomplish in your life. Having passion is a good thing. It shows us that we're alive. So if you find a lot of sensuality and a lot of passion coming up at this time, that's just Scorpio vibes. Another energy is one of curiosity. Because Scorpio rules the occult and the underworld and the mysteries and the secrets, we can have this super curious energy. We might start having this curiosity around tarot cards and wanting to buy a deck and see how it goes. We might have more curiosity on crystals and what they mean and how they could help us. We can have more curiosity about our spirituality and connecting with our spirit guides. All these things that maybe just weren't on your radar or felt really uncomfortable might start piquing your interest and your curiosity during Scorpio season. Lastly, an energy that you might be experiencing during the 4 weeks of Scorpio season is being highly empathic. Again, Scorpio is a water energy and it's very intense water. So if you start getting these empathic feelings, like you just kind of know that a situation's not good, or you have a feeling that something bad's gonna happen if you go to this event, don't do it. Listen to that instinct. Anytime we are in a water season, during Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces season, our intuition gets heightened. Our empathic abilities to feel energies and experience things on an energetic level before they manifest into physical realities all gets heightened at this time. Now, along with these exciting, fun energies of Scorpio season, there are also some energies we have to be aware of. Number one, be aware of being manipulative. Pluto being the co-ruler of the zodiac sign Scorpio, Pluto is all about manipulation and control and power. So if you feel the tendency during Scorpio season, like you need to manipulate everything in your life, you need to manipulate what time people wake up, what time you're gonna eat dinner, what the family needs to do on the weekends, if you feel that control and manipulation starting to peak during Scorpio season, that is very common and natural, so rein it in. Be aware of it so you don't let it control your entire life. Another energy to be aware of is being secretive. Again, Scorpio rules secrets and mysteries. So be aware of secretive energy. Where are you not being authentic? Where are you not sharing the entire truth? Where are you bending the truth to get things, again, manipulate things in your favor? So be aware of that energy. Another energy to be aware of is being spiteful or vengeful. This comes along with the energy of Scorpio, with the scorpion being its symbol, right? Stinging someone. Scorpios can be very fun and curious and imaginative, but if you piss them off, or you make them feel backed into a corner, they are gonna sting you so hard. So be careful of being the scorpion with the stinger to other people in your life. Be aware of when you're acting spiteful and trying to get even. These energies can definitely come up during these 4 weeks. And lastly, an energy you're gonna wanna be aware of, which kind of combines everything we just talked about, is being possessive and obsessive. Because it's such an intense energy, when you love something or you have this intensity of wanting something, you can become very obsessive and only think of that and only want that. So tap back into that Scorpio energy of being curious and of thinking outside of the box and being imaginative instead of being obsessive about one thing or possessive. That goes back to that manipulation. I'm gonna leave you guys with some activities you're definitely gonna wanna put on your calendar during Scorpio season. Number one, dress more sensual. Again, the Scorpio rules sex and intimacy, so dressing a little bit sexier. That doesn't necessarily mean wear less clothes. It just means wear clothes that flatter you, that make you feel good. If there's a specific color that makes you feel very sexy, that can even involve putting on a perfume that makes you feel really good, or wearing your hair a certain way, or wearing a piece of jewelry that just drapes over you in the right way. Whatever you gotta do, dress more sensual during Scorpio season. Number two, and I might be a little biased because I am a cosmetologist and I specialize in body waxing, is get that bikini wax. If you've never had one before, Scorpio season is the best time to challenge yourself to get your first ever Brazilian or bikini wax. Just make sure you go to someone who has a lot of experience. All right, moving on to number three. The third activity you're gonna wanna put on your calendar during Scorpio season is to have some deep conversations with someone that you love. Because Scorpio allows us to go deep and go into the mystery and talk about those things unsaid and dive into our subconscious, this is a great time to ask your partner to share some of those things that they may not have shared with you before. Ask about their sexual preferences. Ask them about their past and maybe their traumas. This is a season where we can be a little bit more vulnerable, where we are open to exploring the depths of ourselves and our desires and our urges. So have some of those deep conversations. You never know what's going to come up and how that can solidify and strengthen the bond between you and another person. And lastly, the fourth activity you're going to want to put on your calendar is to dive into some occult practices. If you've always wanted to try tarot, go buy your first tarot deck. If you wanted to buy more crystals, go ahead and start Googling or get a crystal book and explore them and put them around your home. If you've wanted to learn how to use a pendulum, reach out to me. I sell some pendulums, and when I send one to you, I'm gonna get on a Zoom call with you and teach you how to use it. You can use it for your intuition. You can use it to make decisions. You can use it to balance chakras. So explore these taboo occult practices. Anything that deals with that underworld, occult, witchy stuff, this is the perfect time to explore that and get curious. If you have your 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal, don't forget to fill out your journal prompts when it comes to Scorpio season. I love to see when you guys complete the activities for each sun season or when you do the new and full moon rituals. So go ahead and hop over to our Holistic Soul Sister Facebook page. You can find a direct link to the group in the description box below. And just remember, this season is all about death and rebirth and transformation. So if there is a chapter in your life that is closing out, if there is some version of you that is shifting and transforming, just know that Scorpio season is all about the phoenix rising from the ashes, taking that dark, deep, heavy, intense energy and transmuting it and transforming it and rising and shining into your highest self. I absolutely love Scorpio season. I wish a happy solar return to all of you Scorpios celebrating your birthday during this season. Enjoy Halloween. It's the perfect holiday to celebrate right in the middle of Scorpio season. It ties right into the mini-series we just launched and kicked off on Holistic Soul Sisters Radio, all about energetic healing. If you guys are not subscribed to Holistic Soul Sister Radio, you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. If you don't have any of those platforms, I do have a playlist here on Holistic Soul Sister TV on YouTube that you can find all of the podcast episodes as well. But we are diving into all things occult and woo-woo. We're gonna have guest speakers that are mediums and intuitives, people that do Reiki. We're going to talk about acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine. We're going to talk about quantum physics. We're going to talk about crystals and chakras and all things energy. So you're going to want to tune into that. It's the perfect theme for Scorpio season. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Share this video with any Scorpio in your life. I'm sure they can relate to everything I talked about in this video. Reach out to me over on the Instagram as I celebrate my favorite sun season of the year at mandyrose.1111. And if you guys are interested in a birth chart reading, again, I'm in process of creating the 2022 Retrograde Astrology Journal that is taking up a lot of my time, so I'm only doing a limited number of birth chart readings. So if you want one done before 2022, so you know what to expect astrologically in the year ahead, so you can plan appropriately for your life, go ahead and reach out to me at the email link in the description box below and put birth chart reading in the subject line. I will get back to you. I'm only taking a limited number of readings until January. So thank you guys so much again. I will catch you in the next video.